I wrote a couple of poems about my mother and my mother's mother. This one's called Frida. My mother's mother was a gentlewoman. I remember her deep-set brown eyes. She had a hearing aid like a little microphone, all that was available in the 50s. She had her hearing aid as long as I can remember. Her hearing impaired by typhoid fever is the story I was told. An uneducated woman living in a rooming house. As a boy, I felt we were connected close. Two quiet souls filled with empty time and the occasional unfriendly ghost. When in high school, I'd drive her to her solitary room in my father's forest green sports car. He never gave her a single penny. He was blind in so many ways. Often I wonder why a few rise up while the others struggle and fall. Hands of the clock easily seen, but the inner gears remain hidden. I've heard it said, broken ones of this world sacrifice themselves. Discarded fruit enriching the soil. She liked menthol cigarettes and dime store crime novels. Who was the kindly elementary school teacher who taught her how to read? Welfare checks and food stamps, TV in the lobby, bathroom and showers at the end of the hall. The last 40 years of her life spent in that solitary room with her paperbacks, her cigarettes, her silence. For the forgotten ones, it's almost a blessing to be so broken and disassociated from their grief. She lived her life a little bit stunned. In that way, we are so much alike. There was not a single instance her entire life when my father realized that she actually existed. It's October now, my favorite time of year, angle of the sun, so sublime. I don't even have a photo of her. My memory of her face grows hazy in my mind. Too many people never find their place, punch the clock, ground up for fodder. A choir sings sweetly from the other side of the horizon. I stand tall and take the next step. I don't have a title for this one yet. Really, only a few words matter. The truth about truth is that it so easily shifts into something else. I don't want any crap now. I'm not in the mood for the candy of appearances. One last cigarette, then up against the wall, Colonel drops his hand and the shots ring out. In that last instant, I remember the shape of your hands as you held your coffee cup. I wonder what Mom was thinking on her final day, her final hour. She believed in love. She sacrificed herself. Always helpful, always a friend, yet only emptiness forever mirrored back. Just a child wandering the alien road, no guide, no directions, no map. I'm a fallow field, a fertile darkness. I still have my moments with my fragile toys. Inside my fissures and caverns and tiny hollow places, I soak up the moments offered to me by the plants and the trees. When I notice the land, I notice myself. You can look too hard when searching for the redeeming. Too much force gonna bust up your pots. Conflict, disappointment, boredom, rejection. You signed up for all that and more when you agreed to come into this world. All you do seems to fall a little short, a testament to the depth of your precious longing. Inside your eyes, your fragile heart, there is a ripening within the land. It's a quiet and tender commerce, this braiding, threads of the past, threads of the future, yeast of the bread silently rising. You love to dance, Mom. Cats and dogs had a place in the world, curled up in your arms in the folds of your lap. I trip over stairs I lack the capacity to see, a lonely dancer in the palace of mottled light. A soft and hidden wildness, random socks at the bottom of the drawer. I'm just a continuation of you. Too many peaks, too many valleys. Better oil my wind-up spring. I'm running out of time. I forgive you, Mom, for leaving too soon. You carried more than your fair share. Let's put away our bullets and polish our glasses. Our connection was always there.
Thank you. Well, Fessenden, coming back in January at least. Teachers.
I'm not done yet.
We want to let you know we really appreciate your patience and the poetry.
Not the mildew winner,
Yeah, not easy.
Yes.
There's a Vietnam vet living back east. Calluses grow hard but never grow straight. Lives in a brick tenement slated for demolition if the county can ever find the money. One-room apartment, mildew in winter, oven in August. The elevator's broken, but the unit's rent-controlled. One day he shot his TV set. Time to change channels once and for all. He gets up early now, drinks his coffee, waits for morning light to come peeking through the drawn window shades. Darkness, light, the disorder of your touch like a flash flood in the desert. But then I'm always in touch, and so are you. All that receptivity can break you apart, or it can be the greatest blessing. Tempest rage in the quietest of rooms. Roses grow best near the scarring. All clenched up and going crazy. Am I giving birth? Must be the jewels hardening inside. I fell off the train and I can't swim. Everyday world tipping deeper into completion. Climate change, species extinction, blind woman lurching into her future, white cane tapping in the dark, lions and bears licking her hand. Bottle is broken, tide ebbing out, seashells spinning in the sand. I buried my seed and now I can't find it, lilies of the valley blossoming throughout the land. Sleeping Beauty, your alarm is ringing. My words hang at the back of the cave, already half formed, even if I lack the means to speak them. Your beast of forgiveness is wild and starving. Your last breath holds your perfect love. I'd wash your brain with light and grace, but the world is doing that already. Life wicking up through the in-between spaces. In between spaces. Okay, I got one more short one.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, didn't I tell you? I told you.
You told us.
All right.
Damn it.
This one's called Bolinas Ridge, which is in West Marin. The open grasslands of Bolinas Ridge, oak trees, pasture land, silence of the afternoon, dusty, warm on shoulders and arms. There is a hiddenness to this light, the timeless folded inside the realm of time. My body feels this, the parts of me that are silent, but so much more than emptiness. One might submit, like a bowing, for just an instant, for the deepening is a gift, the other side of the exchange. This land holds memories of the Ohlone and Miwok, early white settlers, Scottish and Portuguese, dairy farmers, marriages and deaths, babies being born, a heart radiance, Like a wave, a resonance, a gentle quickening, flock of birds launch off as one. And the land holds this prayer, seeds of the timeless inside the husk. A lower tone, soft and slow, a stripping away like a purification, down to the roots, the ancestors, that forgotten piece of time, so intimate, so grounding. Like a tree that has blossomed, then gone dormant, not so much in the birthing, it's more in the releasing. The trees and the grass, they are the monks of this land, holding the joys and the sorrows, bright in the moment, then gone just as quick. Love is like that, chaotic, never forgotten, tenderly braided into the flesh of the wilderness. Under the gibbous moon, seeds of the future wait for the fire. I'm just pasture land. I soak up the moments with their little golden threads, plowing the earth with my minor sufferings, my minor insights. A piece of sparkle, a bit of serpentine, stops me for an instant. I clean it up, put it in my pocket, then I move on.
Who's Fessenden?
Thank you.
Do you have books with you?
I do have some books.
Yeah,
I got
some
a few
with
books.
you, just letting you know.